I'm going to use this case to illustrate how I use Carestream 3D imaging software to plan implant placement. This is the initial view here. I'm going to concentrate on this area right here and use that to measure to see if there's room and decide which implant I can put in there. So here we are in the orthogonal slice. This is the 3D. As I said, it's not all that diagnostic, but it kind of gives you some idea. Again, there's an existing bridge there, and we're going to put an implant in this spot. So from the orthogonal slice, we're going to go to the curve slice. Sometimes there are curves already in there. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But you can go to this, manually create an arch, and you essentially just left click all the way around about where you want the arch, and then double left click there. This now generates a 200 micron slice in the area where you place this. So now we're going to focus in on this space. In this software, the only place to place implants is the curve slice. So we're going to move this slice, the color-coded blue slice, into the general area of the implant. Now you can see this is the middle of it. We can thicken the slice a little bit. That's probably too thick. And then another option that I like is to put 3 slices here, and I'm going to slide back and forth to get the general outline of the space where you're going to place your implant. Next, we go to the implant placement tool. You can upload almost virtually any implant and pick one based by various filters and sizes. We're just going to put this one in. So the software initially puts the implant wherever you had that blue line. It's upside down in the upper arch, so the end dots are used to rotate it. The middle dot is to use to move it. And again, we can do it in all 3 spots. So now we're back here, and we can see that in this case it does fit in the space. I'm sliding back and forth through the body of the implant, and it's in bone, doesn't violate the cortical plate in any of the places. Before that, to determine the size, you can use measurements. When you click on the measurement tool, you do the beginning and the end. Let me get rid of that implant for just a second. We'll hide that. And then back to the measurement tool, you can measure from the crest of bone to the sinus and see in this area you've got 14 millimeters. As you go further posterior, you can see that there's some problems. But essentially, this is how I use the software to place an implant. And the implant is in all the views. Here's the axial view. You can scroll up and down and see again that it hasn't violated the cortical plate. It's there in the 3D view as well. We'll blow that up a little bit here and rotate it around. Again, you can see the angle of the abutment versus the angle of the adjacent teeth, and also the angle of the implant body itself. So that's pretty much how we do it.